So I started essential oils just last year, the early part of last year around Feb, because I want to slowly build a natural home for my family, especially for my baby who's just 15 months old.
So, because I'm into natural, a lot of natural things, I'm willing to try a lot of things to help my son. Because he has autism, he has a lot of issues, particularly in focus, trying to learn, socializing with people, and he has a lot of anxiety. And I wanted to try something that will not be drastic or will not be invasive.
It helped a lot with my asthma, with my skin issues. Also, of course, emotional, and it creates great ambience.
One significant experience that I had with my family was because my dad was actually diagnosed with deep vein thrombosis. You guys don't know, it really affects the veins. There's a lot of blood clotting and it affects his calves.
I tried the oils at the start for personal use because I have trouble sleeping at night. I have a hyperactive mind, which makes it hard for me to sleep. I also have a son who has asthma, and that has been a problem for us ever since.
I started using essential oils specifically in the office. And in the office, we do experience a lot of anxiety and stress, especially with dealing with people, clients, and then deadlines.
I started using doTerra on the recommendation of a friend of mine. The way she was explaining to me about essential oils in general was that how it was natural and safe and effective, and that got me interested.
Well, I found that not only did essential oils help me support other families, but really most importantly, it helped me a lot in supporting my own well-being as well as my family's well-being.
Sometimes with a toddler in tow, it's hard to make them go to sleep. So these are the primary reasons that I got interested in oils. But eventually, I realized that it could really help out in my profession with helping moms relax while breastfeeding. Because when they relax, they produce more milk. And at the same time, there's also a lot of benefits of essential oils with their newborns and their entire families.
Because if you introduce toxins and synthetics to your house especially, then you also introduce a lot of not so good things that will eventually make your immune system not so good. And so essential oils help a lot. I started it because it's a very good tool for natural wellness.
So what I do, like in the middle of the day, I'll mix up with lavender, lemon, and peppermint, and then apply it on my body, and then inhale this. These three oils help me finish up the day with the lavender, helps me calm down, and then the peppermint really wakes me up. So these two oils can already help me focus and be aware of what I'm doing. And then the added lemon, it really makes me awake and energized to finish off what I need to.
So being in a field where I am with families day in and day out, I tend to lose a lot of myself in the process, and the need for self-care is really there. So I found oils very useful in that regard. And also it's been so empowering for me to be able to use it for my family, with my husband, to support him in his health, as well as with my 2 children.
And my yoga teacher told me that she has a friend who is also a mother of a child with autism, and she used essential oils.
And before I started using doTerra and doTerra essential oils on his legs were really dark, and there were like dark patches everywhere. And it used to be really light. The color of his skin used to be really light, but now it's like it has different patches, both legs. And so I started using essential oils on his legs, and after a few days it started to lighten up, and the patches were starting to lighten up, and after a few more days it was gone, and he was able to really enjoy his legs.